Hello, this is me. I'm not going to do my usual introduction to videos today because this is a video I never wanted to do. I'm doing this out of desperation, to be honest, because Lord knows that I'm probably not going to get justice for this, and that really hurts. I don't even know what to say. I decided not to wear makeup today. I decided to not do the introduction because I'm showing you my personal life now. I don't like showing people my personal life. That's one of the biggest fears of mine. I don't like people knowing about me, which is one of the reasons why I go by a different name to anyone outside of my house. Other than my mum and dad, not many people call me by my birth name, and I'd like to keep it that way. However, I need to do something now, and I've been left with no choice but to do anything possible to try and get some form of justice. I'm not doing this just for me. I'm doing this partly because I have an excellent family, an excellent group of friends, and not everybody has that. And if the same thing that happened to me happens to somebody who hasn't got that support, they may not be with us. And I don't want to go on knowing that potentially I could have helped save somebody's life. I'm very open with my mental health, and there was a crime committed against me in 2018. Well, the very end of 2017 going into 2018. And that crime drove me to try and attempt on my life. I've suffered with depression for a long time, and somebody who was meant to look after me, meant to be a guardian, because at the time when this crime was committed, I was a minor. This person, these people were teachers. These people were there to care for me, and they drove me to try and kill myself. I'm sorry, I'm finding it really hard to speak about this because, as I said, I don't want to go public about this. But I don't know what else I can do. I can't go into a lot of, well, there are several reasons why I don't want to go into a lot of detail in this video. The main reason being, I never wanted this to go public. I wanted this to be dealt with privately and quietly and out of the limelight. I don't want any fame or any sympathy for this because, honestly, that just isn't me. People may not believe it because I seem rather outgoing. When people see me, they don't realise I have depression. They don't realise I have anxiety. They don't realise just how bad my mental health is because I'm good at hiding it. And the reason I'm good at hiding it is because of years of bullying. That taught me if you show weakness, it's just more of a weapon against you. I'm finding it so hard to keep my thoughts together right now. The person you are seeing at the moment is a person that doesn't come out, that people never see because I don't like them to see me like this. I don't like people knowing everything about me. I'm so sorry, I'm rambling and I can't stop myself. I keep saying and, because I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to continue speaking, but the words just aren't coming out, so I stop halfway through a sentence. Sorry, I'm really rather hot and bothered doing this video, which is why I have both of my windows open and you can hear all the birds outside, and I'm sorry. I don't want to pass out from overheating, so... I don't know how much I should go into this. The school I was at treated me like a criminal. They treated me in a way that led them to have a crime number put against them. I am currently being protected by the police from my old school. Not the school I'm at currently. The school I'm at currently is amazing and wonderful, and they do everything they possibly can for me, and they're just wonderful people who work there. However, my old school neglected looking after me. They neglected their student. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I refuse to cry on camera. Not unless I'm acting. If I'm acting and it's part of a role, then it's fine, but I don't want to get to the stage where I'm crying on camera, so I'm not going to do that. Out of the people who may watch this, I doubt this will be very popular. I doubt many of you know what it's like to be physically attacked in the street. I doubt many people watching this video will know what it's like for it to be a regular occurrence, to be spat on out of nowhere by people you don't even know. My name has been slandered beyond belief. They've made me out to be some kind of horrible monster. They've made me out to be some kind of horrific name that can only be compared to some of the biggest serial killers and criminals of our time. My school tried to get me locked up. My school tried to send me to prison. And why? I genuinely believe it's because the headmistress wanted a promotion. She wanted a troubled child that she could have helped out. She wanted to look like the glowing principal who helped this poor, damaged child and protected all the students of the school from her. And so she chose me. The reason why I'm doing this is because who's she going to choose next? She could choose somebody who is weaker than me. Somebody who hasn't got the support and love and affection from their friends and family. I'm only here today because I have a very, very close relationship with my mum. And she noticed that something was wrong. She noticed that I wasn't myself and that something wasn't right. If she hadn't have noticed that, I would be dead now. There's no question about it. My attempt on my life would have been successful. At the moment, it's still too hard for me to go into great detail about, especially on the internet. I hope one day I will be able to talk about it because there are other people out there who have felt the same way and need to know that things can get better when you go through the worst thing that has ever happened in your life. For me, that was being falsely accused of a crime that had no evidence or nothing to support it. Being proven innocent, then treated like a criminal. I was searched every day. I was banned from speaking to anyone. Everybody else was banned from speaking to me. I just wanted to say, and this is directly to the teachers at that school, I have kept quiet until now because I have wanted to keep this out of the public. But I can't let you do that to somebody else. I can't let you harm another student the way you harmed me. I didn't deserve to be made out to be a monster. All I ever was an introvert, a geeky introvert who was bullied. You decided to take ridiculous allegations that nobody takes seriously serious. We have had several professionals look over these allegations, and we have never met a single person who has said these amount to anything. They are quite clearly malicious gossip and nothing more. They are quite clearly statements made from people who don't like me for whatever reason. I have always been a lot. I've always been that person who will talk to anyone and everyone and won't shut up. And because of that, some people don't like me. I'm a Marmite person. I'm too much for a lot of people. And you use that to your advantage. And I'm pretty certain it was to try and get some form of promotion. To the teachers who committed this crime, I don't know how you can sleep at night knowing what you did to me. I know that many of you are parents and have children of your own, children similar ages to me. And yet you have the audacity to say that how I was treated was correct. You have the audacity to say that we are overreacting and that we are in the wrong. There's no point me asking this, because you've already told us multiple times that what you did was perfectly fine, even though it broke the law. If this happened to your child, would you be able to stay quiet? Because it's not just me who's been suffering with this. My parents have been too. I see how deeply it affects them as well. I think I'm going to come to an end with this video soon, because I haven't got much else I can say. It will come out. I will tell people my story. I will show the ridiculous allegations. I will show how you have accused me of being a witch and a Satanist. Not necessarily bad things in their own right, because they are legitimate religions, but you've called me it as a slander. I will go about telling people how you've accused me of sniffing in Morse code and how you have accused me of having a death note. It's an anime. What part of that do you not understand? I do not have a death note. I do not have the almighty power of life and death in a book and a pen. How you could deem that as a threat, I have no idea. How you could deem big shark behind you in sign language as a threat, I have no idea. Because it certainly wasn't one. I am not a racist for singing Edelweiss from The Sound of Music, no matter how much you tell me I am. You wanted to look like good people by discriminating on somebody who didn't deserve it. And I won't let you do it to another person. I'm gonna say goodbye now, because I don't know what else to do. How do you end a video like this? Goodbye.